Hey guys, Swan here coming back at you with some more Verdun gameplay. Now, I saw that this game was updated and they added a new engine to it, and I've played this a little bit, so let's try getting into a frontlines match, and we'll just play now and join a random squad. They also added private matches. I don't know if you saw it on the top right of the corner, but the new update also added private matches that you can now play with other people privately, obviously. Everything just looks so much more smoother and more beautiful. I just can't explain how much better this game looks than before. I mean, the detail, the texture, everything is a lot better than what it was. If you've seen any of my previous videos or have played this game before, you can already tell the difference between the game just by me jumping into the trench. You can look at the detail and the texture, the FPS has dropped a little bit, and you can even see that they added more detail to the characters as well. I definitely am impressed with this, and I find it a lot... I'm assuming this is mustard gas? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's a different type of gas. Okay, white cross. Can't really see right now. I apologize for that. I wanted to investigate what kind of gas that was. Things have not gotten better yet. My guy is suffering from blindness now. Just kind of make myself an easy target here. Now the Germans have a lot more detail into their characters as well, but just take this in. Look at how much more beautiful is this. I just can't stop saying it and expressing it over and over again. The French units have new detail into their characters. The Tommies still look the same. The Canadians still look the same. The German NSOs look a lot better and they look a little bit more polished as well. Stromboli also asked how was the FPS. I would have to say that the FPS is so much better than what it was before. I know a lot of people had issues with the FPS before, and I really haven't, to be honest, but from what I've seen, everything is smooth, it's nice and easy. I am so glad that they actually updated this game to a new engine. I think that is pretty awesome that the dev team put that in. And I know this game's been out for a little bit over a year now, and this game is still yet to impress me again. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus on the gameplay here, and I'm trying to kind of commentate this as I go. This game has impressed me is what I meant to say. Again and again, this game has come up with a lot more ways for me to enjoy it. I know that there's only the two game modes, which is the rifle deathmatch and this one as well, but I definitely... Oh, here's the NSO right there. I don't know what he is. He could be one of the stormtroopers or whatever, but they have the little red lining on the hats now too, and you can hear your people crying and dying and moaning, groaning after they've been killed. It's kind of cool to listen to. This is awkward. It's just a little awkward there. Oh wow, okay. Anyways, back to going to it. I would definitely say that this game has just improved more and more in the past updates and the new engine as well. See, this guy's got the helmet, look at that. How badass is that right there? And they even changed the eye color too. Wow, alright, they have blue eyes now, okay. So when I played this game a little while ago, I made a video kind of saying about how the eyes in every single faction are green. So I'm actually glad to see that they changed the eye color too. I mean, it really is the little things that count in this game, and any game I would say actually. It just makes things so much better to have even the littlest detail changed that they notice or they change. It's good to know that the dev team is actually caring about our feedback too, because I made a comment about the eyes on the forums as well. I just kind of found it a little weird how every single person had green eyes in the game, no matter what faction you are. And now the Germans have blue eyes, and I guess the blonde hair Aryan race kind of deal is kind of matching. I would say that's pretty good. I can't really see, but that looks like a French unit right there that I just tried shooting at. He's shooting back. Yep. Okay, let me see. It's not really that healthy to stay out too long above the trench, but I am so impressed with this new engine. I cannot, absolutely cannot express how happy I am to be playing it and having it look so much better. I would definitely say that this game will be probably taking up a little bit more playtime than any other of my games that I have in my library because of how beautiful it looks. I mean, this game is still in beta, and the fact that it looks like this with the new engine, I am only gonna be shocked to see what they have before it comes out. I hope they add a little bit more. I don't really know what else they could add as a game mode because it's World War I and it's kind of obvious about the trench warfare, but I would like to see something interesting and creative into this game as well. Maybe the new faction would be cool as well, like the Austrians. You know, the Americans, they already have the Tommies, they already have the Canadians, so I'm not really sure what they could add onto this game, but I really don't mind it. It still would be nice to play as a new faction or see something new in the game, but I honestly have no complaints, excuse me. The only issue I have had though is that when I am trying to walk underneath a kind of man-made roof in the trenches, sometimes I have to duck down because my guy is a little too tall for that apparently, but it's just the littlest thing that's not going to change how I feel about it. Oh, and they also added suppression into this as well. The new update and engine has added suppression, and it kind of makes your screen look a little cloudy. And, you know, it's suppression. I can't really describe it any different than what it is. Your guy shakes a little bit, his accuracy is going to be off, so it's just the obvious things that they added to. I'm kind of not a big fan of suppression in games, but it's definitely realistic and it's definitely something that they should have in there because obviously if you're getting shot at, your guy's going to be shaking, or you would be shaking too, I would assume. And you would kind of be scared as well for that. They also made the lighting look a lot different too. I know one of the maps I played on, the sun was kind of, it seemed like sunset, and it was just shining across the field and I could not see towards the enemy location. So I find that pretty cool as well, that's pretty neat. Some other little things I noticed too is that sometimes, often when I die, my guy's arms will like flap around a little bit. I don't really care about that, I'm still enjoying this game, absolutely. This game is definitely one of the games that I was waiting for quite some time when I waited to get my gaming PC, and now that I have it, I am just impressed over and over and over. I mean, they had so many games about World War II and other previous wars, but World War I was kind of not really touched, and I'm so glad that they changed that. And Verdun has really come a long way, and they've definitely made this game, I would say, a definite 10 out of 10 for this game. Even before they updated the new engine, I would definitely enjoy this game more so than most first-person shooters that I've played. What else is there? The barbed wire is also changed as well. It doesn't take as long to kill you, so it takes it's not gonna kill you as quickly as it did before. And if you listen, it kind of makes a new noise too, as if you're rattling up against it. Now it will make you a little bit slower, that's an obvious, but it seems it takes you a little bit longer to try to get out of it, as if you're caught up in it. Now I'm gonna try to throw on my mask here and see if there's any difference, because this is the first time I've put my mask on since the new engine, and it still just looks beautiful to me. Oh my god! People are getting blown up by artillery everywhere around here. I hope I'm not going to be another casualty of artillery there, but let's see if I can advance into the trench. So like, look how cool this is. The guy has the mask on and he's dead up against the wall. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you probably would see in World War I too, because you're up close quarter combat in a very narrow, confined space. I'm definitely impressed with this game, as I've said numerous times, so I'm glad you guys were checking out this review. This is the new engine for Verdun once again, and I'll just recap quickly on things that they updated. They updated the engine to a new system now. We are now running on a new engine. We are able to play in private matches, which is pretty intriguing, so I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more clans popping up now, and there's going to be a lot more groups. There is now suppression as well, so be careful for that. The unit detail has changed. They've definitely added a lot more features and textures. The suppression, the barbed wire, everything is just on point. So again, thanks for checking it out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this.